Right, hello everyone, this is, we are back with another episode of Let's Play Atelier Ryza 2, Lost Legends and the Secret Fairy, Part 5 this time, so yeah. Didn't upload yesterday, so I'm going to try and upload 3 episodes in one go today. Because I want to feel productive today. I did fuck all yesterday, I only went to McDonald's and that was it. So yeah, I want to try and have a better... Damn, what a surprise, we can't... So in order to make this, we have to make... ingot. However you say that. That was a material that I used to make in the last game. Let's check our skill tree. Okay. Okay, yeah, we figured it out. Alright, whatever. That's good. Are we on full? Better be on full health. I think we're going to face someone that isn't too friendly. Okay, yeah, so there's 2. Of those fragments that we need to check. So yeah, let's do that, I guess. Let's get that one there. There we go. A phantom stop has appeared because you have discovered a memory visitage left behind by a merchant. They sell a variety of materials that can be found in the ruins. It is possible you will find memory visitages belonging to merchants in over ruins as well. Don't forget to look for them when you discover a new set of ruins. Okay, it's good to know. Wonder if we can equip that. Well, I think we have to. Don't we have to? Don't we have to go back to the our Atelier to our room in order to equip stuff? I think so. So yeah. Anyway, let's continue on. So yeah, I think we're going to have to fight that evil monster. Oh, we could have hit it. Nightmare Spirit. Yeah, it doesn't look too friendly. It doesn't. I don't think it's as bad as I thought it was going to be. Actually. Oh, why am I not using Whirlwind? We unlocked that last episode. Shit, I should have defended. There we go, dead. That's quite cool. We got a lot of experience from that. What is this? It looks like something used to ring a bell. While lasting peace comes to the land, ring the bell in the cemetery to undo the seal. The grand bell must be rung by a virtuous person in a virtuous time. Sorry. Give the task only to one you trust completely. Okay, let's just move on. Yeah, just move. Oh, it's snowing here. I didn't even realise that till now. That's quite cool. There's some sort of library that's in ruins. Back then I could never have imagined the true potential of Asian magic. The art of transferring your soul into something else. I must acquire it no matter what. I don't think I'd want to transfer my soul into something else. I just want to be a soul. I suppose like if you died and became a spirit and you were forced to wander the air forever, that would be pretty shit. Like you weren't able to pass on in a sense. You thought you were still alive and just reliving that same moment. It would be pretty shit. But yeah, I think we've unlocked all the... spirits, haven't we? Pretty sure. Yeah, I've discovered all the fragments, so I guess... guess we can go back. So these ruins we're exploring are older than the Clink Kingdom ruins, huh? Older is putting it mildly. Compared to these, the Clink Kingdom ruins are basically brand new. Wow, there's a big difference. There's that big of a difference. We have a decent amount of understanding of when the Clink Kingdom existed, right? But these are far from far earlier than that. Almost no text mentions them, but they are believed to be from a recognized age. This was built during those ancient times. That seems like something older than I can imagine, so I'm not sure how I should react. Haha. That would be one of the correct reactions. But exploring the ruins is so old is pretty dangerous, don't you think? It sounds like they could come crumbling down at any moment. I'm sure we'll be fine. They have survived in this condition all this time. Oh, I see, so I guess that makes me feel a little better. But even to date, little is known about that time period. So this is the perfect opportunity to learn more and try to unravel some of its mysteries. Okay, then I'll do what I can to help. Ah, great. I'm glad I brought you along. Yeah, why don't we go to the cafe and all these places that have cutscenes? Ah, something smells delicious. I wonder what it is. It's like, oh yeah. Give me that good food. Yeah, she's completely zombified because of the food. Oh, hello, Ryza. Oh, that wonderful spell lured me in here. Ugh. Would you like something to eat? I'd love that, but I'm a little short on funds at the moment. Oh, well then you're in luck. What do you mean? Well, we have a few experimental dishes and I've been looking for someone to taste test them. I can't guarantee the quality, but it's all free. What would you say? Yeah, go on. That sounds like a yes. Okay, alright. Just wait here. Hey, don't have conversations with my stomach. Yeah, it's not really normal. Oh, looks good, that food. Thank you so much for the food, I'm stuffed. You're very welcome, so how was it? It was perfect, all the portions were so huge, my stomach is fully satisfied. That's great, I'm sure the owner will be overjoyed. Owner, oh yeah, you didn't actually cook this yourself, huh? That's right, I'm just the waitstaff. The waitstaff, you mean you're the entire staff? Unfortunately, I just kept asking the owner to hire more people, but he's just flat out refuses. This place is always so busy, and yet you have to take care of everyone but yourself. I know what it's like to be working in a place that's underfunded and understaffed. It's shit. I suppose so. It's not the easiest job in the world, but it's not so bad. I love to do it, so I definitely enjoy coming to work every day. Essie, the way she talks about her job makes her sound so cool. I want to go to this place. Hello, Clifford. Back again, Ryza. Really should avoid this area if you don't have business here. Wow, I felt like I was a bit too vague with my words last time we met. Well, a coincidence. I was just thinking about how I wanted to talk to you about your work. Let me be direct, Ryza. Are you an alchemist? How do you know? I know because I know. No need to be surprised. Alchemists can make all different kinds of things, right? Like items that fly or let you move around underwater, you know, magical stuff like that. I've never made anything like that, but I guess there is no reason I can't if I knew how. But really, how do you know I'm an alchemist? Just from what I said before? Instincts are crucial in my line of work. You can't survive without them. Oh, speaking of which, I never asked you what your actual job was. I'm a treasure hunter. Yeah, he looks like something along those lines. A treasure hunter? I enter ruins in search of whatever treasures still remain. Quite romantic, don't you think? Well, you definitely, look that the part. I'm not sure how romantic it is, or it all is, though. Fee. Wouldn't really call it romantic, I'll just call it, like, a self-interest kind of thing, I suppose. Whoa, who's this little guy? Oh, come on, Fee, don't startle people like that. Fee. Seriously, what am I looking at here? I've never seen a creature quite like this. Fee is, I don't actually know what he is. Oh, it's a he, I thought it was a she. You don't? Interesting. So your name is Fee, huh? Never met anyone quite like you. Fee. Oh, you can understand what I'm saying? If you want to know about romance, just take a look at this little guy right here. Anyway, back on topic. Being an alchemist, you have never heard of the submerged city near this capital? Submerged city? That's right, it mentioned in legends that have been passed down since ancient times. The metropolis, born of the star-filled night, floats beneath the waves. Metropolis. Oh, I thought yeah, blessed is the light of the eternal treasure which speaks only of true wisdom. I've never heard of that before, although eternal treasure, if I remember right, I saw something like that in the notebook he found. The moment I heard that, I started looking for this star-filled underwater metropolis. My ultimate goal is to get my hands on whoever this eternal treasure is. Are you serious about this? Dead serious. It's supposed to be somewhere near the capital. Have you heard of anything about it? Sorry, I'm not from here. I don't really know anything about the local legends. Is that right? My mistake. You seem like a well-travelled, worldly young lady. I do apologise. But it's an old legend about an underwater city, right? Maybe Tayo knows something about it. Who's Tayo? He's a friend of mine. He knows all about stuff like this, and he's been researching different local legends. Then he sounds like just a man to talk to. Could you introduce me to this Tayo fella? Sure, I don't mind. I'm sure Tayo would love to hear what you have to say too. He's probably in the Alchemy Academy district. Let's go and see if we can find him. Oh, is that Claudia? Yeah. Was that? No way. What would Ryza be doing here in the capital? I wonder how she's doing now. Thank you. I'll go ahead and post it on the bulletin board. I'd appreciate it very much. Yeah, it's definitely Claudia. Hi, Sophie. Oh, hi, Ryza. Huh? You're looking for work? Yeah, I thought I'd check out the bulletin board. Well, there's a lot today. Ryza, is that really you? Ah, I got another reunion. Claudia. Claudia Valence. However you say the surname. What? No way, Claudia? Ah, isn't that sweet? Oh man, it's really you. It's been too long. Can't believe it's you in a place like this. It's been forever. How have you been? I've been pretty great. Wow, 3 years, sir. How's your dad? He's off on another business trip, but he's doing well, working just as hard as ever. Oh, so he's not here with you? I've been helping him out a lot lately, and he decided to put me in charge of this region. Oh, you're in the big time now. Ryza, who's that hiding behind you? Oh, this is Fee. Kind of a long story, but he's a friend. Fee, this is Claudia. She's a friend too. Be nice to her, okay? Fee, huh? Very nice to meet you, Fee. Hey, Fee. So, Ryza, what brings you to the capital? Tayo invited me to come and investigate some of the ruins in the area. So you're off to another adventure then? Yeah, I guess you could say that. Is it dangerous? Well, I can't say it's completely safe, but it's nothing like what we went through 3 years ago. Oh, I see. So, Ryza. Yeah? Never mind, it's nothing. She wants to come along with us. Okay. Anyway, do you have some time to talk? We have a lot to catch up on. I'd love to, but my schedule's completely full of for quite some time. I'm sorry. That's fine. No worries. But you'll be in the capital for a while, right? Yeah, that's the plan. Then let's definitely make time to get together as soon as possible. I'm sure looking forward to see you again. Chloe seems so much more mature. I better not fall behind. Let's see what requests. Hang on, let's have a look. Could do that one, a gigantic monster. Windmill Valley. Hmm? What's this? Excuse me. What's wrong? Did you drop this? Oh, I'm so closing. Thank you very much. You a student here? I'm not, but I do have some business here. Oh, really? My name is Kyrina. I'm Ryza Star. You could call me Ryza. Ryza, right? It must be fate that we met here. I'd like to thank you for the book. So how about we go for some tea? Well, I guess you should be okay. And let's set. Then I'm set. Wow, it's amazing. You're a student. You're studying alchemy independently. I love plants, so I'm studying plants. Considering how I'm using a variety of materials, I guess what I'm doing isn't too different from you. Studying plants, I kind of understand, but not really. I stare at plants all day. I study their properties and make medicines from them. I also sometimes go outside to study their ecology, but I really don't like going outside, so I'm usually indoors. Karina, the teacher is calling for you from the lab. Oh no, I forgot I had somewhere to be. Huh? Thank you for today. Ryza, let's chat again some other time. She said she stared at plants all day. I don't think I've ever stared at the alchemy materials that much. Being a student must be fun. Doesn't really sound it if you're staring at fucking plants all day. Not really. I wouldn't like to study plants, to be honest. Just wouldn't really interest me. But everyone's different, I suppose. See what we have here. Tayo, Clifford, what are you guys up to? Hi Ryza, we're just picking up where we left off the other day. I think he may have given me the missing piece of the puzzle I've been looking for. You'll talk about the eternal treasure thing? Exactly, I found another old legend that talks about how a star fell to the ground around here. To be honest, I'm not especially interested in such obvious made-up stories like that. Don't be too short. A flood big enough to swallow a whole city will require a massive basin. And what could create such a huge basin? A falling star would certainly be a good candidate. I suppose that does make a certain kind of sense. I never would have guessed the legend of the star was connected to the flood. It's a strange world we live in. I was surprised at first too, but I'm putting them together. You start to get a picture of where to find the ruins. I believe we're looking at a giant lake past the forest to the north. I think the ruins are submerged there. That's great, Taro. Now all we have to do is figure out a way to explore the bottom of the lake. And there lies the problem. Even if they're down there, we can't exactly spend a lot of time underwater. Yeah, I've been thinking about that for a while now, but I think I found a solution. Ryza, would you be willing to lend me a hand? Me? Remember when I asked you if it was possible to make something that would let us move around underwater? Oh, sure, I guess I did say there was no reason I couldn't make something like that. So then, if I helped you figure out how to do it, would you be willing to give it a shot? Right now, I have no way to find out if I'm wrong about the treasure awaiting us down there. Maybe, but we've also got our hands full of exploring all the other ruins. Well then, let me join you. With your alchemy and your natural talents, we're sure to uncover all kinds of treasure. I have no doubt my skills and experience will come in handy with your explorations. I guess so, but you don't have to answer right now. But I'm a pretty useful guy to have run, so I hope you'll consider it. Okay. Yeah, that guy, I can't remember his name now, but he would be a useful character. Cordy is quite useful as well. She's not really a good attacker, but she can heal. That's always really important to have someone who can heal without the need for items. Is that Ryza I spy? It is Ryza. What an incredible coincidence running into you here. Who's she again? Romy, how long? Wow, long time no see. Are you visiting the capital too? Not so much visiting as settling down. Was she in the other game? I can't remember. Ugh. I live here now. I even opened my very own store. What? When did that happen? I thought your whole thing was being a travelling merchant. Well, I guess I just felt like taking a break. I didn't really put a lot of thought into it. It was just a combination of a lot of things. Before I realised it, I was running my shop here. Really haven't changed there. So what brings you to Capital Ryza? Here for a bit of sightseeing? Oh no, I'm staying here for a while to do some alchemy research. That's good for me then. Feel free to stop by my shop whenever you have some free time. Sure, we can both help each other out. I'm not sure how exactly, but I'm happy to come and visit. Okay. Let's continue on, I suppose. Yeah, I don't really pay much attention to the quests. I only did them because I had to get a certain item. Oh, is she a helping customer? Miss Romy? Ah, speak of the devil. Huh? Hello there, you must be Ryza. Yeah, that's me. My name's Kaskasia. Nice to meet you. Kakarissa. I don't know how you say that name. Romy tells me you're quite a skilled craftsman. That you're some kind of anything maker. Well, alchemist, anything maker. Tell me, would you be willing to do a job for me? Sure, if I'm able to. I'm glad to hear. Well, I better be going for now. There's so much to do. Romy, who was that? That's Kakarsia, a local housewife. She brings me all the latest rumours swirling throughout the capital. I felt bad for always only receiving information from her, so I told her about you. Huh? She said the other housewives around here are just about everything that happens with the capital. Really? Somehow she got the impression that you can make anything, but I'm sure that's all sorted itself out. I'm getting the feeling I just got dragged into some kind of trouble. Yeah, maybe you did. Wonder what other people will meet. Where are you supposed to go? Suppose we could see what other quest thing we have to do. I mean, I don't really want to do all of them, but I don't know if I... Yeah, I'm just gonna skip. Oh, that's cool. The mushrooms light up from the moon's reflection. That's pretty cool. Okay, what about this quest? Wind Mahal Valley. Where the hell is Wind Mahal Valley? Oh yeah, it'll be that monster there. Ugh. Okay, so we'll fight that monster. We'll fight this giant... my mind's gone blank again. Wyron, I think that's... Yeah, giant Wyron. We'll fight this monster and then we'll call it an episode, I suppose. At least I made myself record today, and I'm kind of glad I did. Just helps pass the time. Saves me from being bored out of my skull. Oh yeah, we can rope stuff now. Oh. There we go. There we go. It's got slightly different music because this is kind of a boss battle. And it's going to be quite tough. There we go. Nearly dead. Yeah, we all leveled up to level 17. Nice one. Can't we report it, or when we've completed it, does it automatically give us the money? I don't know. There we go. That wasn't so bad. Fifi! Got another cutscene. What is it? Someone there? Someone here? Excuse me. Ah, Claudia. Oh, Claudia, how do you know where to find me? Safine from the coffee told me. It wasn't exactly easy to find, though. Fee. Hello, Fee. You're in a good mood today. So what's up? Taking a break from work? Actually, I wanted to talk to you about something. Are you familiar with a man named Clifford? Yeah, the treasure hunter. So you do know him, and you're planning to take him on your adventures with you. Well, I'm considering it. Do you know him or something? We're acquainted, yes, but last time I saw him, he mentioned you by name. I was a little concerned, so I thought I should come and see you. It's okay, Ty will be with us, and he knows everything there is to know about the ruins around here. It's not quite what I meant. And what do you mean? Well, if you're really that concerned, why don't you just come with us? That way you'll be able to see there's nothing to be worried about. Plus, it'll be like the old days, all of us going on adventures again. It'll be fun. Or no? I'm sorry, I'm dealing with a pretty big problem right now. I can't really leave until I take care of it. What kind of problem? Well, we've received a request from to deliver some goods from another region, and the amount is a little unbelievable. I thought we could handle it when I accepted the order, but I just don't think we have enough stock on hand. Oh no, that's awful. They said you're in charge here, right? It's the capital. I'm sure you can take care of it. I felt pressured, so I think you'll be able to. So, do you think you'll be able to make it? To be honest, we're not even close. I've had an entire cavern trying to gather everything, but sounds like you really have your hands full. But you know what? This is where I come in. Tell me what you need. I'm sure I can get it for you. Well, having your help would make me feel a lot better. But are you sure? Hey, what are friends for? Thank you, Ryza. Looks like you're going to save me again. This is a list of what I need. I'll keep doing what I can to get as much as possible on my end too. Got it. I'll come and find you as soon as everything is ready. Thank you, Ryza. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I don't really think I'm gonna bother with this, to be honest. I guess we'll continue next time in the next episode. So for now, yeah, this is Lurch the Gamer. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you could be so kind as to like, comment, and subscribe. Post your thoughts down below. Share the video. Do whatever you can to get more views and this community ever growing. So yeah, thanks for that, guys, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.